Alright YouTube, so I figured it's been long enough that I can give you guys another barn update since there's been some stuff we've been working on and finishing up, but I'm going to swivel you guys around here so you can see sort of what it looks like now. It doesn't look much different from the last time we picked up, but there are a little bit differences. Alright, take you guys off tripod now once I got spin you around here, sort of show you what's been going on. Okay, first thing you might notice is the floor has been painted in here with garage floor epoxy. From what I've heard, this is coming off. When they did this concrete, they put I think calcium in it or something along that lines, and it really screwed it up. Like what we can put onto the floor, nothing wants to stick. We've had like water sealer on it just to keep it just like a normal floor. That didn't stick very well. We put this epoxy on, and in a lot of places the epoxy is peeling like that. Just peels right off like latex glove or something. So the epoxy didn't work too well. I actually have the can of epoxy over here. I can show you what we tried to put on. Yeah. It's Sealcrete epoxy seal garage floor slate gray. So that's what we tried for in here, and that didn't work. But from what I hear, it's going to be taken off, and I'm not really sure what they're going to do with it. I've heard staining it is a possibility. I'm not sure what color they might stain it, but we're working on that. I don't know how they're going to peel all this off or whatnot, but they'll figure out a way to do it somehow. Next thing, I think these weren't in the video. The garage doors are up now. They're not the huge garage doors with the giant springs right there. Those are really sucky. They actually have the big spring up there, with the reel on it. Some of the I've seen garage doors with like these giant stretched out strings right there. Those don't last very long, but they are manual. They got like a pulley thing going on, and there's one on both sides. So there's one over there too. Spread some gravel at the entrances of the garage here, just to make it easier. We're probably going to be putting equipment or something along those lines in here. So, yeah, just keep it a little cleaner and make it a little bit nicer looking. Might need a little bit more gravel, I'm not sure. We're going to be working on the electrical here soon. Me and my dad are going to do that. We're pretty good at electrical and figure things out. We're just sort of trying to decide where we want to lay all our wiring out. Our box is over here. There's 220 in here, or 240. I think it's 220. But got lines coming in here. It's I think it's aluminum wire. Really, can't remember, Sweetbriar wire or something like that. And it is you can actually direct vary it, but we put it in a 4-inch conduit under the ground. I'll show you that here shortly. But we got to figure out how we want to run this. See, where we had the blue tape is sort of where we have an idea of where to put an outlet. I'm not sure what would go there, but yeah, blue tape would be outlets. But that's what we're thinking. There'd be a three-way switch for the lights in here. We haven't put the lights up in here yet. We're sort of unsure what kind of lights we're going to put in here too. We're thinking fluorescent, sort of high efficiency fluorescent, but I don't know, LEDs might work, or maybe even mercury flood. I don't know. So if you guys have any ideas or have had any good luck with lights, go ahead and tell us. We have fluorescent in our other shop, so those work pretty well. They They're not very powerful inside. There's no windows in here, so it's a lot darker than our other shop. Lights are going to be big. They're going to be three-way. There's going to be switch there, and switch there. And I'm not sure yet or on anything about HVAC or fans. We might put some fans up in the ceiling up there. Help keep us cool. Here in Alabama, it oftentimes reaches well over 100 degrees. And we're kind of unsure on what the temperature will be in here. So far, it's been a lot cooler in here than it has been outside recently, but we'll see how it works. We'll probably put an outlet up there somewhere in case we decide to put electric garage doors in, and I guess on that one too, maybe. That stuff is a long ways away. But electrical is our main priority right now in getting this floor done. We're waiting to hear from the builder about the floor, what they want to do. Because we got to find something that works with what they put into that concrete. So that will need to be sorted out. But yeah, all the blue is we're going to have outlets and lighting. There's another topic we have to decide on. Here, nothing's really changed over here outside. Still looks like the same building. We did install the wire. If you guys seen my frequent watchers of my videos, you guys probably seen all the reviews of like the tractors I've been putting up and stuff. And I think I tried to get a trencher, but I didn't get the video of that. But we filled in our trench here from when we dug up for electrical. There is electrical, I think it's 3 foot down in here. 4-inch conduit and those 3 wires running through there. We filled all that in and graded around the building with those tractors we rented. And yeah, I'll go show you the pole over here. It's turned into a muddy mess right now, but we planted some ryegrass, and there's some hay down. I'll need to put more hay, I think, but I might do that once it dries up a little bit more. Problem we've been having with trying to reseed this is it gets really hard. The dirt, we're kind of droughtish. We don't get much rain in Alabama, and when we do, it really rains, like it pours, and it's either soaking, drenching wet, or it's like cracked dirt, cracked surface dirt that's like harder than a rock, like a tractor can't even break through it. So we sort of got to wait for the perfect time to seed and hay stuff. I did over there the other day, just because our sprinkler system gets that spot. But right here, it's kind of wet now, so maybe I might do that here soon. But we got to make sure it'll take the seed. So it is rye, and might throw a little Fescues into it. Who knows? Here's the other side of it. That's the new conduit line. I mean, rise. I don't know what the scientific, technical term for that pipe is, but it goes to the top. You can see we left a string of wire out for our EMC company, which is Joe Wheeler Electric. They'll come, and we have 2 more large pipes that go on top of that, and a bulkhead on the top to be able to connect the power. Maybe I can get a video of that, but you can see it's got to go all the way up top there, plug into the transformer. We don't have to do that. Joe Wheeler will do that for us. They're really good at helping us out and telling us how to do things. So we're good in that department. But for electrical, that's about all I can say for right now. Things are sort of on standstill until that floor is done. Can't really put anything into the shop until we get that floor done, and then electrical might have to wait too. We're still unsure on how we're going to run that electrical. We're thinking it's just going to, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be that that wire, hard steel electrical line wire that is like coiled on the outside, and I think the actual coil is the ground for the electric, and yeah, I think we're just gonna run it. I don't know how we're gonna run it, but I think it's gonna be coiled out because you can't just use just regular house wire. You got to use some kind of industrial outdoor stuff that can be used in a barn and exposed a little bit more. But these will all be 20 amp lines. I don't know how many will be per circuit. And 220, we got to decide where we want to put that. I'm thinking by the door, maybe, or one of these corners close to the door. That way you can run a welder or something like that. Makes that a little easier. And who knows, we might even get a 220 air compressor to run. Not sure just yet what we'll do with that. We're gonna have to run. We're gonna run boxes to the outside too, one per door, I think, just to make external electricity easier. If you need like charged batteries outside or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening. I mean, not too much I can tell you at this point. These videos are going to start getting less and less entertaining and less new things happening, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much what I can leave with you with is we're just waiting on electricity and floor. And who knows when that'll happen. And there's the electricity coming in. Meter box, tracer. That orange wire is the power. The utility company can hook a tracer to that, and it's buried with the conduit, and they can find it really easily. This is your ground. And there's a little box right there for other utility companies to ground their stuff to the building. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe. Glad you guys are watching. Stay tuned for more. Thanks.